I don't think anyone here could be as twisted as this man. Just to have a little catching up with his ex-girlfriend, he deliberately tricked her husband into going on a hunting trip in the woods. The moment the husband was gone, he rushed back, knocked on Amy's door, and when she saw Charlie standing there, her first instinct was to slam the door shut. But Charlie was quick. He wedged his foot in before she could close it and forced his way inside despite Amy's protests. As soon as he stepped in, he caught a faint scent of Amy's perfume, and his desire burned even stronger. Amy, seeing the look in his eyes, was terrified, but Charlie just smirked arrogantly. He made himself comfortable on the couch and started reminiscing about their past, recounting intimate moments in an attempt to stir up old feelings. But Amy was married now. She wasn't about to be swayed by his words. Realizing he couldn't win her over, Charlie decided to use force. Meanwhile, out in the woods, David quickly realized something was off. He was alone. It didn't take him long to figure out that he'd been set up by the group of workers. But as he desperately tried to flag down a passing car, he had no idea that back at home, his wife was being violated by Charlie. Just as Charlie was about to leave, another man unexpectedly showed up. Big Beard. Turns out, he had been lusting after Amy for a long time. The moment she saw him, sheer terror flashed across her face. She screamed for Charlie to help her, but out of fear that Big Beard might expose what he had done, Charlie chose to stand idly by, allowing the bearded man to do whatever he pleased to Amy. When David returned home, he found Amy sitting on the bed, looking devastated. But he didn't suspect anything. He was too busy fuming about how the workers had stranded him in the forest. Furious, he swore he'd fire them first thing in the morning. Meanwhile, Amy was consumed with the thought of escaping this nightmare, but David refused to back down. He believed that showing weakness to those scumbags would only invite more trouble. The next morning, Charlie and his crew arrived at the villa for work as usual. Holding back his rage, David called Charlie inside, and using slow project progress as an excuse, told him he was fired. But Charlie, showing his true greedy nature, demanded a ridiculous $5,000 compensation. Eager to get rid of them once and for all, David didn't even argue. He just wrote the check. David thought that would be the end of it, that he and Amy could finally put this nightmare behind them. But he didn't realize that his tolerance and silence would only bring them even more suffering and disaster.